It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Chargers star linebacker. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Chargers and the Niners, and it's coming up next.
The onset of football this year. Welcome to the folks in Silicon Valley. We've got football on a court. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick of 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what key did they do? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turnovers in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is a militant jersey come at you.
And then they'll to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. We can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on it before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat down with him, I mean, he was the first one to say that was on me last week, a really poor performance. Way too many interceptions, didn't find the end zone throwing the ball, put his defense and special team in some real jeopardy, and somehow they won the game. Yeah, what I liked guys when he told us about the defense kind of corralled him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again this week, are we?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 120 yards even. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harrell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Niners are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Harrell. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. Harrell firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, the game never
Marcus.
You got to go make the tackle right away.
So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
I was funny. I went out to tell you I was ready to go with you, and Marcus like you left already.
What happened?
I was coming out the room to say I'll go with you to get something to eat. Marcus said you left already. You already took him to work?
Yes, I'm gonna work.
Oh.
That makes the score 7-0.
Then I went to Sam's. I got lotion, I got toothpaste, I got a rotisserie chicken, mashed potatoes, and a bag of lettuce.
Well, you got your typical dinner meal.
I got something to eat, Anthony. I'm hungry.
The
Like I
Chargers
said,
get
I had
set to
a
go here
late
for their second
breakfast.
drive.
That's why I didn't eat lunch.
No, I'm fine. I'll eat it too.
These are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the
I
nerves
actually
at
wanted
the
to
beginning
come
of the game
outside
still, don't you?
and
Those
get
don't
something when I
ever
drop
go
them
away.
off.
And typically, what I've heard from guys...
I know. Nah, I eat. I'm hungry.
If you don't have nerves at the start
I'm gonna
of the
make.
game,
Do we have any rice? We're gonna make rice.
you're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Was Nate mad going to work?
Of course, he wasn't happy about it, but I like to say, no matter how upset I get at work, don't let nobody talk on my money.
Stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Thanks.
Officially no gain on the play.
If you have somewhere else you can go, job-wise, just stick with it.
Gonna throw on 3rd down
Don't
with
give him
Herbert.
satisfaction.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4.
What do he look like anyway?
After
Cool.
1-7.
The asshole. Is he
Dark,
like
dark, dark skin. He wears a kufi hat. The ball one's Anthony.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Yeah, when I was dropping him off, I saw this guy with a vest outside.
Taking
He
in
smelled
at the
like
22.
nice-skinned black dude,
A nice
bald-headed,
return there
beard.
of 11 to help mitigate a
Sound like
good
Anthony.
punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back. The man
But
out of back
they shouldn't get mad about that one incident. Like, and I told them, don't listen to what other people say. Just go to work and that's it. People gossip.
the ground game.
Don't let that, like you said, mess up your
So what
bread.
we've seen so far is the
Well, no, I guess what got him upset is that his own manager's on that fucked him over.
I warned him, but I told him he didn't get written up though.
And then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get
If he didn't get written up, don't worry about it.
Drive, maybe.
It's just words.
He finds his man complete. That's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down.
They know that they what they did.
When you see zone defense,
Like you said, don't let them mess up your bread. Make your money. You're definitely not gonna stay home. You're not gonna quit your job and not have a job. You're not doing
You
that.
might wander into some tough coverage.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
I hope you get this one. You want to get another one? Be my guest. That's on you.
Stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's a
He
dog.
finds his
Target
man complete. It's Barrett.
more.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up
They
2nd
start
down.
at 15.
It's further away though, right?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down.
I mean, hey, do it. If he wants to do it, yo, listen.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a
But
1st
I
and
told him, I
goal.
was like, still apply, you know, but don't quit one job before you have another one.
Yeah, can't do that.
And they'll bring him down after just a short
Definitely
pickup.
can't do that.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Good work there. Hold them out on 1st down.
He has to get used to, like, when he gets his own apartment, you can't just keep putting jobs. How you gonna pay your rent? Same applies here. Your room is not free.
His 9th touchdown of the season, and the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right
We
down
gotta
the
be
middle.
hard on him
And
going
that's
forward.
the score, 14-0.
That's the number. But he'll be alright.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I spoke to Anthony. He called me, see if I was okay.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end
So I'm
zone
taking another
for a
day off. He's
touchback.
like, yeah, you should.
On the field,
Get
here
your rest.
comes Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'll see him on
Still the
Thursday.
first half, but this offense is
My mother want me to take a week. I'm like,
Get
nah,
anything
I'll be
going,
ready by
not only in
then.
the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, get a little help here. And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And the next gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clock in. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Terry. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Strickland. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice
2
breeze
minutes
too.
to play first half. It's 14-0.
Park ain't no breeze. You gotta make your own lane.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. On first down, Justin Herbert. Going for it all. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert back to the air. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chargers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back of the field again. The passing game had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Tell us about it.
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
I'm pretty sure if I look on the ring hack,
but I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key up on that. They can't make it open.
He's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Harold. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for... And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead just before halftime.
Yeah.
Extra point right down the middle.
You're back?
It's now 21-7.
Yeah.
Well, for one, you sleep on the couch every day.
Not much time to speak
But I wake
of
up at 8
remaining in
when
this
I sleep on
first
the
half
bed.
as it kicks away.
I know, but I think because your back's already messed up from the couch. Because you only sleep
No,
on...
Anthony, I can't sleep on that bed and wake up like well rested. I don't know what it is about the bed. It's the mattress,
about to get going.
But I wake up.
Time quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively
I
offensively they want to play
sleep better on the
this.
couch
I think we'll
than I
find
go to
out
bed.
just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have come to halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On 1st down, Harold. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Harold. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Good footwork at the 30. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Herbert off of play action. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. On 1st and 10, Herbert throwing the out route and complete. That's Hart. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. From the 16, Herbert throwing the out route and complete. That's Terry. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. On 1st down, it's Strickland. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that... situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to him on first down. Down to the 42, second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Back to throw. Harrell. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Looking to throw. Harrell. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their mobile quarterback. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll run on first down. Strickland, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Herbert on first down now. He finds his man, complete. It's Terry. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert steps away, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
4th down for Herbert, desperation time, and he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Again, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Hart. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Herbert now. And And this is going to be incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close? And
he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. From 3 yards out. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Harrell. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. That one good for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Harrell. Going down the middle, and it's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Hart. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Herbert to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hart. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Throwing, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Terry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Terry. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Herbert. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be.
of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And he's looking good now. I mean, 5 touchdown passes in the last game. Okay, he threw a couple of interceptions. That's a little bit of a concern. But I remember a basketball coach telling me one time, he had a guy average about 40 points a game. And he said the press got all over him because he didn't play much defense. He said he's averaging over 40 a game. The guy against him's not scoring that. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, and they got the win last week in that effort.
Even better. It's always best to clean up things after a win than after a loss.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen. It's brought in right side by Ginn. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Craig. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 10. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Harrell. He finds McCoy. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Harrell. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now Allen over the middle. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Throwing is Allen on third. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
From midfield, here's Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 73 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a give right side. Craig. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Harold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
23 yards, the final tally. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense takes back over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive. Game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Throwing to start the drive. Harrell looking deep now for McCoy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, there's a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's McCoy. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice game the play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out now come the Cardinals.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Allen. He's got the hook up again.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 27, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Allen.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Harrell forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Wide open receiver, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Harrell. He finds his man, complete. That's Barrett. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. To throw on 2nd down, Harrell. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Harrell. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking deep now for McCoy. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. On first down, Harrell. He finds his man, complete. It's McCoy. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Harrell. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Ginn has it complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Allen going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle they go. It's Craig. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 25 yards to the house. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive span 5. nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Yeah, that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Harrell. Touchdown 49ers. From 19 yards away. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Arizona. Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. The Niners on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 5. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. This is caught by Ginn. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. Operating from the red zone now. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. One final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the Niners 1st down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its